Welcome into your Divine Downloads. This is where we tune into the messages flowing through the collective, what's shifting, what's activating, what's ready to be seen, felt, integrated. So let's take a breath. Let's see what's coming through for the collective today. If you'd like to receive a message, add your energy in some way, shape, or form. Like, comment, share the video out. Use your intention. Let's begin. Only card that came through so far, the Chariot. There's movement forward in a more balanced way. You're balancing some light and dark right now. I'm hearing be patient with yourself. Oh, I got goosebumps. Even though it may at times feel like things are stagnant or like you're not moving as fast as you'd like, be patient. There are things flowing around you that perhaps you can't comprehend right now. Energies, ideas, emotions. And even if at times you feel, dare I say, like a bit trapped or like things aren't flowing the way that you'd like, or you're unsure of this direction, this to me just feels like have patience. Things are arranging. Yeah, there's things that are going to come to light, things in the works that you can't see yet. There's things moving, things shifting, things perhaps that you never believed could even transpire. I feel like there are these magical energies that are, it feels almost magical. I don't know, but it feels benevolent. It feels like there's assistance, your guides, your angels, your ancestors. Oh, goosebumps again. Are literally making contact, literally trying to help you, to support you, to pick you up. And it's because, yeah, you've been through some shit in your past, and you may be trying to figure out like why things are a certain way, or why you even feel stuck at times, or how to get up and perhaps dust yourself off after feeling some type of way. For some of you could feel a bit stranded. But the moon wants you to trust your intuition. Hello, Crystal. She's come to help us. Everyone say hello to Crystal. Yeah, look, 5 of Cups on the bottom. Be careful about being too negative about shit right now. All right, there could have been something that was lost for some of you, or a feeling of hopelessness, even if it's just like in the deepest, darkest corners. It's like that old demon, that old shadow that's lingering, perhaps telling you you're not good enough, or just be careful about focusing on the loss, because while yes, there might have been some things that have been lost, there may be some grief here that needs to be processed, but if you just look around, you will find that you still have plenty, in fact maybe even more than in the past, to be grateful for. But if you get caught in that downward spiral, limiting thoughts, etc., and be careful with who you're spending your time with as well, right? Because there are some that will lift you up, that will pick you up, and there are others that will bring you down. So who you spend your time with right now is going to be very important. Focus on gratitude and all of the beautiful things that you do have and that you are bringing into your reality. Don't forget to trust your intuition. All right, you have, and your inner being, your innate system, in your guides, you have the information, you have all of the information that you need is within you. You just got to learn to trust yourself. Because with the High Priestess coming out in reverse, there's a lack of trust here, or there's some kind of, yeah, it could be an ingrained belief that you're not enough, or that you can't trust. And this energy really wants you to trust that you are moving forward. All right, you are moving forward, in fact, in a more balanced way than ever before. You've got to give yourself some credit here, I think, and be aware of where your mind is going at this time. There may be a rebalancing act, a connection with your innate, a connection with your inner being, where you connect and speak to and redirect. A redirection of energy is going to be really powerful at this time, especially if those lower vibrational thoughts start like really consuming you at any time. And I'm not saying don't feel that. We definitely want to feel where that's coming from, because that will give us keys, but don't linger there. Redirect your energy. You can talk back to yourself. When those very negative thoughts start coming in, the lack or the limitation, feelings of not being enough, etc., speak to that. No, you're not right, that is not correct, or make a joke out of it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, it's ridiculous. Laugh at it, right? Laughter will break up the energy. Cancel it out. Speak out loud on that shit. That's not what I meant. Especially when you're speaking these negative things about yourself or to your body out loud, definitely go back and correct that in some way. There's a spiritual lesson that's taking place here with the Hierophant. You may not be able to really see it yet, but that might be only because you're not looking. Some of you could be looking, though, paying attention. There's keys here. There's teachers that are coming in. So pay attention. When people start speaking, you know, people channel the divine all the time. And when you get those goosebumps, when you get that resonance, pay attention, right? When you're speaking and someone lights you up in this way, pay attention to the story, pay attention to what they're saying. Don't allow that to just be just a goosebumps moment. You know, that's a teaching moment. There's something there for you. There's something, likely most times at least, that you can learn from, that you can grow from. Any advice? Get out of your mind and into your heart. That's what the advice is. Get out of your mind and into your heart. There is a new beginning that is available to you, but if you overthink it, or if you allow your thoughts to get the best of you, it'll bring you down. It could bring you down. Practice meditation, practice balancing the mind. All right, and practice connecting with the heart space. That mind body connection is everything. All right, that is the key. That is what's going to bring you healing and health and wealth and happiness and a newfound sense of who you are as a soul, as a spirit, as a human. All right, get out of your mind, get into your heart space. Do things that connect you from your heart to your body, to your mind. That mind, body, soul connection, the Holy Trinity. Let's get an oracle card to wrap this up. Well, that was fast. We got scattered efforts may be wasting energy. Refine your focus and act with clarity. Scattered energy, scattered efforts are wasting your energy, and that's exactly what we're picking up on. What else? Let's get one more here. Simplicity. Keep it simple. Letting go of excess creates space for what truly matters. Declutter one area of your life today, physically, mentally, or emotionally. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Let me know in the comments you are here. Love you guys.